Okay, so as we walk here, I actually also wanted to, I forgot to mention, shout out to my good friend Matt MPG for loaning me his external microphone. I'm sure you can hear the difference already. So again, thank you, Matt, for the use of the microphone. It's making such a huge difference. I don't know how it sounds at the moment because I'm actually walking through a good breeze right now, so hopefully it's blocking that out. But yeah, so where we're at is the Janet Johnston Hausnick and William D. Hausnick Memorial Park in Bethlehem Township. So here's a overlay of the map of the area and the different things you can see, and then it gives you a key and a guide of what's on the property. There is private residence over there, right there. So obviously we won't be going anywhere near that stuff, but you can go around it and follow these different trails and whatnot, and it takes you to different key points in the park. And it also there's also a rail line running along the back, so maybe we'll get lucky and catch a train coming through too. So all right, off we go. All right, so just walking along the trail here. Actually, this says trail end, but it must be going the wrong way, maybe. Maybe you start the other way, and I don't know.
Well, yeah, you can go in from that side, but I mean, I don't know. I picked this way. So, going this way though, you'll see the mansion first, which is actually right there.
Okay, so Alan's mentioning if you can hear him or not. The mansion's over here to our left. You can see there's a gazebo over here on the other side of his head. Blocking my shot. Oh, goodness. I think we're going to have some good bloopers in this one. I actually kind of like this. This is a nice paved walking trail. I wonder, are you allowed to ride bikes here?
I don't see why not.
Probably
Honestly.
see about bringing my bike up here sometime. Just going for a nice leisurely stroll or ride.
Mansions here, going left would bring us down around where the structures are, gazebo, and then over there is kind of like an overlook.
Okay.
Point. So it's kind of up to what you want to hit first. I don't know if you want to see the mansion first and then look at the overview spot.
Yeah, whatever. You're the host.
Okay.
Host away.
All right. Well, we can go this way to get to the mansion instead of walking on the grass.
All right. So we'll pick up when we get over there. Save some footage here. Alright, made our way down. We're getting closer to the actual mansion. Wide angle so you see it better. And we came down along the path here. That's one of the private residences, so obviously we're gonna respect that that's their private property that's marked and everything. There is another path going down this way, which we're gonna check out once we're done up here. But from what I'm understanding, there are tours. You can tour this mansion. So we'll look into that information-wise to see what you would need to do the tour. Obviously, under conditions right now, probably not open, but oh, this is neat. Here's their staircase. Old stone staircase here. No. Stone and concrete, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So I guess maybe that was their original driveway and they were able to come up through here and up these steps and right up to the mansion then. And you got another walkway right here, stone walkway here, leading up to, looks like to be a fountain where he's at looking right now. garden, maybe? Well, there's a pipe sticking out right here, so it probably was a fountain at one time, but nature's reclaiming it, unfortunately. They do have it marked danger, no trespassing, so I wonder if it's, and they got cameras, so you'll see there's security cameras right above the windows there. So this looks fairly new or modern right here, but these steps, the stonework in the steps is pretty cool looking. And some of this brick, it looks like they've restored some of this brick. Look at the different colors here, the black and the green. This like ceramic tile in there. And that door, wow, that door is incredible. They just don't build them like this anymore. Let's see if we can see inside here. Get a quick peek inside. Yeah, that's not too bad. Unfortunately, with the microphone, the way it sticks out, I can't really get any closer than that, but there's a stairway going upstairs. So I guess the danger part maybe is the fact that they just obviously don't want you going in without, yeah, it is protected by security as well, so obviously they don't want you going in without their guide if they have a guided tour. So it's just a neat old house. Looks like this might have been an addition at one time. There's a small doorway here, so that's probably a kitchen in there, maybe, I would guess. The old style shutters on there that you can actually close to protect the windows. Looks like they got some old furnishings in there. Please stay on path. They got little pamphlets they can hand out right there. Yeah, this is the kitchen area. There's the sink right there. That's neat. This is a neat little porchway. Or porch, rather. Oh, here's a good shot here. I can see in the kitchen. So it looks like they're working on restoring it. And there's internal cameras inside as well. So man, I'd love to see the inside of this. I could definitely check on a tour. See what they have for tours. But it looks like it's under renovation or restoration as well, so maybe they're not doing tours yet until it's completely done. Here would be the back door. I love these windows, the way the dormers come out like that. So neat. I don't know, maybe it's hard to tell, but it definitely looks like this section here was an addition. That was the main house up there, and then they added out this way. It has that look of later addition. There's a nice stone wall running along the back here. So this would have been, I guess, the driveway to come up to it. There's like a sunroom. Birdie. This is neat with the fake door to make it look like it's an actual door that you can open up. Just leading into another, oh, hey birdie. Leading into another little porchway here. Alright, so we're going to test something out here. One, it's probably going to sound better for you because I turned the microphone around. So one, it's going to sound better hopefully, and two, I can get closer to the windows so you can see better. Less glare, so.
There's a hole on the other side right there we can look down.
A hole?
What's there?
Is Joe Dirt down there? So what he's talking about is this right here. Looks like that maybe was a well or something at one time. Yeah, there's a valve down there. Come on. You see there's a valve handle down there. So it's definitely something to do with the water going into the home. So I love this sunroom. That's really neat. That's got to be nice on a nice warm day. Open everything up and just sit and relax and enjoy the breeze going through. Because you can see there's doors like all the way around it. So you can open the whole thing up. Or you can open partial, you know, control the breeze going through. So that's pretty cool. There's another stairwell or stone pathway out the back here to the side. That's awesome. Some trees down and stuff down there that need to be cleaned up, but I wonder if they have it blocked off with the fence.
What do you think of this place so
I
far?
think it's pretty cool. I like it. I love this. This would probably be my favorite spot right here.
Oh yeah.
You know, a nice day, just open up the doors and relax and enjoy the weather, and I think that would be my favorite spot right there. So
I'm just really happy with how they're maintaining it.
yeah, it looks like they're in the midst of restoring it and
There's a
preserving it.
door up there.
Oh yeah, there are two of them.
Oh yeah. On the left side too.
If you look, these windows up top here, they're actually the size of doors. They did that a lot in the older homes. They had the bigger windows that were like door size. It just, I guess it was more of a appealing aesthetic. Yeah, because there's like nothing. You step out those, you're falling down onto this roof because there's windows below it, but you can see those are also pretty tall that you can walk through them as well. So, well, let's continue on, see what else we can find along the path here. So here's the lookout. That's definitely modern. I mean, that was placed here or recently put. Well, no, there's stone underneath of it, so it was restored. So this was probably already here. Looks like they're gonna put a placard here to well, it was a sign here, but now it's gone. Make sure you watch his video, Revenge of the Apocalypse. Yeah, this is a neat. Okay, I retract my statement. That would not be my favorite spot. This would be my favorite spot. Because you're kind of like in the woods here. You got this downhill look. And there is actually another trail down there. And it looks like a stream. Yeah, there's a creek down there. Creek or crick or whatever you want to call it from whatever part of the country or you're from. I call it a creek or a stream.
Cameras would do justice to house.
Yeah, exactly. The camera really does not do the justice to the steepness of this. And there's two walls. There's a stone wall going across here that goes up and curves and goes that way, and then right down here is another one. So it's like two levels of stone walls going across right there. So maybe that was like to help control it from landslides or, you know, mudslides, things like that. Looks like there's another one right here, or a foundation of some sort right there. There's like a concrete post sticking up right here, and you can see there's a wall going out right along here. There's another concrete post right there, so there was definitely something here, some type of building, maybe outbuilding of some sort. Might have some wildlife running around out here. Just heard something. Actually, you can hear in the distance, I don't know if it's picking it up on the mic or not, but you can hear traffic off in the distance. That's Route 22, the Lehigh Valley Thruway. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, this would definitely be my favorite spot, because if you look right through there, there's the rail line. So you could actually just sit here and watch trains go by. If that's an active line, I can't really tell from here, but I'm sure it is. So I guess we'll wait and see. Maybe we'll get lucky and catch a train coming through at some point. But very, very peaceful area. It's really nice. Just pretty amazing, incredible architecture here. Like I said, they just don't build them like this anymore. When you look up here, there's a mirror on that door. There's a door inside that window with a mirror on it. So that obviously was a bedroom. Got it. And then got a bee's nest right there, just chilling. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at this stone staircase here. Kind of gives you an idea as to why maybe they have it blocked off, because it's kind of eroding away and breaking apart. The steps seem to be okay. I mean, this first one, alright, not really, but they're breaking apart as you go down. So I'm sure it's a safety concern. Just if you do check them out, make sure you take your time on them, watch your step, because you can kind of see how they're broken apart and missing in sections. But you know, if you're not paying attention and you're walking too fast, you can easily slip right down that. So just be mindful of that. And then also you have this part here's falling apart, which would be the top cap of the like this side here. Okay, so as you come down the steps, you're coming back down along this little pathway here, and then this fenced in area, which they're calling the Cedar Grove. So it's full of cedar trees just in this general area. They have it fenced off that you can't get in there. There is a gate, but it's secured, so we'll respect that. But here's the neat feature down the end here. This one, you can see this is actually like a vine. It grew through the fence up along the top here. You can see it kind of started to split it away right here, and then spiraled all down the side, and it's actually growing through the fence. Looks like they tried cutting it in spots to control it. It goes all the way down to about there. And you can see it actually ran right up. It was cut there and it ran right up into this tree here. So that's kind of neat. There's another fence laying here, so looks like that was original fence and this was added later. The original fence was a lot lower because you can see there's an old gate right there, kind of cordoning it off. So we're making our way down this path. Again, the mansion's up here to my right. So we're making our way down this path to see what we can find down here. It's kind of lined with big boulders along the side here. Here you got a concrete post. There's a little path going up into there, which, yep, that's where Alan went. So let's see what's up in here. Yeah, you can kind of see there's some asphalt right here. So this was a roadway or a path of some sort. And you got some like dug out area right here. Alright, so there's just like a uprooted tree, but wow, look at the size of this one. That's been there a long time, and it's actually two. Oh, here's another dugout area. That's two trees splitting off into one. That's pretty cool. Here's like a dugout area here. Makes you wonder what this area was used for, why it was dug out. Maybe they used something for the foundation of the house. Just one of those, leaves you with more questions than answers. And you got a stone wall over here along this side. It's like a retaining wall, and then the fence coming across. Alan was saying there was an uprooted tree back here, so I guess that's that one right there. A lot of rock, a lot of boulder. It looks like this trail goes beyond that, so there must be something back here. Just how daring you want to be to go to it. Yeah, I guess not. Looks like it kind of just fizzles on down that way. So make our way back out and okay, back out on the main path. We were just up in there. Oh, there's a little outbuilding down here. And they got markers on the trail to indicate with the arrows to show you which ways to go. There's that rail line again. So we're actually getting closer to that. Maybe I can get a better look at it, see if it's active. Ah, here we go. To my right here, where we were just at, that we were on top of these kilns here. So that explains the dugout areas. This is a lime kiln. So they were probably digging out the limestone and using these kilns for it right here. So that's pretty cool. Let me get a... Try to get some pictures here quick. Yeah, that's... pretty neat. So I don't know how far we were actually up on top of it, but yeah, I was up on top of that because there's that fence right there. So that fence comes around the top of this to kind of protect you from falling if you're up there. And you got old stone wall here shaped in a triangle. And then here's this outbuilding over here. It's like, again, like nature preserve. It's got little birdhouses sitting here and there as well. Oh, it's the Boathouse. That was the Boathouse right there. This sign says Boathouse. So that makes sense, being right off the stream.
That's open in the back.
What's that? Oh, there's steps over here. You look in the woods right here, there's some stone steps kind of going up, back up in that area. Yeah, see, that's man-made there. Oh, there's some ruins up here. There's some ruins up here.
Really?
Yeah. It's just tricky to get to. And you can see up in here there's some stone walls. Probably had something to do with the kiln or something. It's like a debris field, so try to make our way through it. There we go. Yeah, pretty much literally I was over there looking back and didn't even see that. So yeah, there was something back here of interest. We just couldn't see it from our vantage point. Ah, it's okay, so it's a staircase. Just keeps going up. And we got a better path to go down coming back out, but oh, you know what? This might be the staircase going up to the house.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, look at this. There's a steel pole just like arched all the way back over to there. Probably a flagpole. That's probably what that was. Yeah, so this is a staircase going back up to that house where we were looking down. Yeah, look at this flagpole.
Oh yeah, it just like fell.
It didn't fall. Something did that. That's steel. There's no way that maybe a tree landed on it or something. Because there's some damage here to the block and damage over there, so maybe a tree fell on it, knocked it, bent it over. That's wild though. So yeah, this staircase goes right up to that sun porch up at the house. What is that? Oh, fire hose. I thought that was snakeskin. Like, that's a huge snake. Scared me a little. I thought that was snakeskin. It's a fire hose. So.
Alright, so I'm not going to go all the way up. We already know what it looks like looking down. So there's no point to actually climb up that.
So, you come down this staircase. Obviously, you got the flagpole, and then you can split off either to the right or to the left. Alan just went off to the right, so it looked like it was a little treacherous. I'm going to go to the left where it's easier. Make my way down. So this probably led down to the boathouse for the mansion. Yeah, chipmunks squeaking right next to me. Ooh, the stone's a little loose. So there's little pathways and like dirt pathways coming through here. But here's a nice little look at the stone wall with the bent over flagpole right here. think we were gonna check out the boathouse because you can see there's some steel right there, and there's like a little waterfall over here. So we'll make our way to that as well. But kind of want to take a peek at this boathouse quick. It almost looks like the roof's collapsed on it. It's open in the back, so it may just not be worth going in. But if we can even just get up close to it, take a look at it, that would be cool. They got the little round porthole window on the door. They do have it secured and locked. Oh, found Alan. Look at these old hinges, which is actually not even connected right here. It's gone. Stonework. So it looks like it does still have a roof type structure on it. It looks pretty dark in there, so let's take a look at his end. Oh, there's a insulator up on that pole there. Very similar to the ones that JP and I found in up his way. Okay, so yeah, here's a... Ooh, it's muddy in there. Oh yeah, you can actually park the boat literally right in here. I guess they had... You can bring it right in, and they even have the shape of the front of the boat, the bow of the boat. Go right in there. There's an old light socket hanging there. Some electrical. Yeah, you can raise it up out of the water. Make it some light. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. You can get the whole can't think right now. Boat raising rig right there with the chains and stuff. There's a big hook right above me. So you'd raise the boat out of the water to keep it what they would call dry dock. It's pretty muddy in here, so I don't know if I'm gonna go in here. Looks like other people have been in here. There's some footprints, but yeah, it's just like a smaller version of what you would see in a marina somewhere, just on this property. You know, they had their own private boathouse. Looks like there's another section built onto it right here. Like I said, behind me, you can see there's a stone wall here. So they were able to just bring the boat right in and right in the doors. So there was probably was dug out and had water running into it at one point to be able to do that. Let's see if there's anything over here. Yeah, there's a whole nother room over here. Yeah, it's just probably a little storage room. It had electric running in it as well. You can see the light socket there. And it's got a couple different. Oh, that's a shower right there. Okay, so this is a shower room. So when they come back from their little journeys along the road, you know, out in the boat, they can come back and shower up before they go back up to the house. So, wow, that's neat. Faucets are still there. Shower head's still there. There's hooks for hanging your clothes and your towels and stuff. That's pretty wild. I don't know what's over here. I see a window, an opening right there. Let's see if we can get to it. That was in my face. Oh, this might have been... this was where the water supply came from. Like water softener and... Oh, there's another shower room, I guess. Yeah, another room. It's like different cordoned off rooms in here. Looks like it could have been another shower. Must be a doorway over here. Yeah, there's a There was a doorway right here, so yeah, here we go. So that'll be your workings for your water piping and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. So moving along down the path here a little more, came across this little area here, a little waterfall on the other side. Laying here is a steel beam. Not 100% sure what that was part of. Maybe there was some kind of dock or something here, but it's got supports on it and different things, brackets. And then this boggles my mind. Just a little gate, just chilling here with this little stone structure under it. No idea. Like, I don't know. Trying to figure out which way the fence could have been, whatever fence was here. But along here, it's all stone lined. Stone walls, even where I was standing, there's a stone wall. Well, there's kind of steps right here, so maybe that was a way to get in and out of the boat. And the boat was out. And then we also got this interesting little place here that Alan's walking into. It's something boarded up and covered here that leads towards the wall, so this probably goes into the water, I would think. Can you see anything? Because I can't from here. Yeah, there's a little opening, I guess, down there, and it looks like there's a pipe running across underneath going to the other side. I don't know how well you can see it. I can see it. You got the glares, but it's like right there, and it runs straight across that way. So pretty cool. Let's take a peek at what he's looking at in here. Probably a well house or something for the house. Some piping in here. Yeah, this is probably where the house got its water supply. That would explain the hydrants up there that say no fire department use. You got an opening above us. And then this is weird. They like form this out and it's all like bedrock behind it. There's all this pipe laying here. And it just goes up to about right there where the cave crickets are. And then there's a steel band here that was holding a pipe of some sort. Another pipe over there going through. So, does it go all the way up?
Yep, all the way up.
Goes all the way up. So we're kind of backtracking a little bit. We wanted to go down this way and see what's down this way before we head back out. But right here is what used to be a tennis court. You can kind of see what's left of the fencing here, but it's just the poles and the support and nature reclaiming the area. There's a little concrete structure right there, but really can't make out any tennis court in there other than the fenced in area, but it's still neat to see that. So I'm gonna check out down this way, see what's down here, and then we're gonna backtrack back this way to head back out to the parking lot. There's a spring house and something else that he was telling me is down the other path. So but it kind of split off here, and this goes a different direction, so we wanted to take a peek, see what we got. There's some signs down here that tell you something, some information. Alright, so it's Monocacy Creek on this side, and then this side over here is just a wetland area. So you got like a little cutout walkway over to here, and again you can still see the stone. Here's some wooden, might have been a dock here at one time, maybe. There's some remnants of wood right here. Oh, it's all the way down, so it was like a wooden wall going all the way down. There's a piece of terracotta pipe right there, which that looks like it was just dumped there, but just neat how the stone wall runs down the other side, and then you got the rail line behind it. So make our way back out here to the path. Looks like there's another marker up there, so with this being wetland over here, that might just be another wetland marker, but we'll see when we get down to it. Yeah, it's just another wetland marker, so they have it marked not to enter it because it's a environmentally sensitive area for wildlife and nature, so we'll again respect that. It's neat how they have these little cutouts. There's a birdhouse back in there. Oh, there's a little, what's this? It's like a nature blind. Okay, so you can sit and bird watch. You get all the different types of birds that are here. Let's see what we got. Oh, this looks like a younger kid made these. So house finch is 5.5 inches. Red-bellied woodpecker. This is just a little information on what's here, and then you got some feeders just on the other side of it, so you can actually sit here and watch them feed. That's kind of neat. Which now that makes me think back to my Green Lane Park video. There was one of those there, a blind like that, which I thought might have been some kind of a hunting blind. Well, I was obviously mistaken. It was a nature blind for watching wildlife. So now I know. Another wetland sign. And a park boundary sign, and then trails end. So what's beyond this, I don't know. Oh, there's more markers. So looks like we got a little bridge up this way. There's a bridge over this way. I think I hear a tractor. Danger, no access beyond this point. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder why. That's a neat bridge though. You know I gotta check that out. Cement bridge, danger, no trespassing. That's... Hey, it had gates on it. You can see here's hinges here where they had gates on both sides where they can actually close it off. Yeah, it does look pretty... looks to be in pretty rough shape, so I mean, it's concrete. It's not like it's not going to hold. Oh, there's some ducks swimming. Alright, well, that's a little disappointing. We can't cross it and see what's on the other side, but it says no trespassing, so we're not going to trespass. You know, it's still a neat bridge to see out here in the middle of nowhere. You kind of see there's a concrete structure over there. I don't know if that's just part of a wall or if that's another former bridge abutment, but Alan went up that way and it said leads up to a private residence and it's marked no trespassing, so we're gonna start making our way back. Alright, so we made our way back to where we were at, and now where we're at is where that lookout is, up there where we were at earlier. So now you can see all the stone walls and everything from down this vantage point and all the rock outcrop. I mean, look at this wall here. It actually almost looks like it has a window in it, but probably it was just some stone that fell out. Still cool looking. And oh, this tree over here. Look at this tree. Looks like it swallowed Winnie the Pooh. That's wild. Here's a good shot looking up towards that lookout. You can see the two different stone walls between here and there. And then there's another stone wall right here. It actually, let me go back out to wide. So it kind of wraps around right here. That's another stone wall. That tree is wild. That's something. And again, even down along here, this is all stone lined on this side along the creek here. And there's another stone wall up here. Looks like we got a stone bridge maybe up ahead. There's a structure up here. This must be the spring house maybe. So I'm going to catch up with you when we get there. Okay, so this is the pump house. So this is probably that other area we were looking at earlier was probably just a junction off of this to send the water up to the house. This was where the actual pumping was done, which they have it all boarded up. And they do have it marked as danger, do not trespass. Would be kind of cool to see inside of it though. It looks like they had grating over the windows, but one time. There's some concrete steps up here that go all the way up to the top. See anything?
It's just wood blocking.
No. It's kind of got like a pagoda hut type roof on it. Which actually, you get up to this side, you can climb right up on it. Wow, these are some, I gotta tell you, these are some tall steps. And then we're back up to the trail that leads up to the house.
I don't know.
So that leads up to the house, and this goes back down that way. Okay, so this just pretty much loops back around to where we were at down below the bottom of the steps. And then it also brings us out towards where the rail line is. And we did confirm it is an active rail line. It's just not used very heavily. And we do have maintenance here doing some grass cutting right now. So we'll pause you here for a second. All right, now we're past him, getting away from that noise. Yeah, the rail line is active. There is a sign there. It says it's active. So right here is where the spring is. There's a birdhouse on it right here. Oh yeah, look at that. That is some clear water too. Wow. Other than, you know, the bottom and the nature's carpet growing down there. But here you can see the pipe here where the pipe runs into the pump house. And then there's the rail bridge. This would have been neat to come and see back in its heyday when it was actually in use. It's pretty neat. It's pretty historic stuff here. Definitely enjoying this little trip. All right, back to the killer steps here. So, unfortunately, bad timing with the mowing, but they got to do their jobs. We're not going to fault them for that. So, doing a nice job. And actually, I wish I would have videoed him pulling his truck and trailer down in there. He turned it around like an expert, like he's done it before. Did a very nice job. I actually walked past him, said, "Well executed," and he laughed. Got a kick out of it. So, but yeah. So I guess that's it, right? All right. So I guess that's it for that. If we find anything else, walking up, here's a set of stairs right here. Goes down to a stone wall right there. So I was just saying, if we find anything else, what do? I find something else. Huh. So here's a look down towards where we were just at, down at the pump house. Kind of sticking out right there. And then you got these stairs right here. It's just 5 steps. 5 steps. Now we're making our way back up towards you can see the gazebo up here. So oh, there's some deer. Zoom in on you. A lot of deer up this way. Pretty amazing how many deer we've seen. Even with the Ironton Rail Trail, every time I was up with Blaine, we always seem to catch some deer. So we caught some more here, this time with Alan. So Alan is wondering how close we can get to them, because he said he wants to pet them. They're just kind of standing there watching us and going back to eating. So we want to go check out this gazebo, so let's see how close we can actually get before we unfortunately chase them off. But they really don't seem to be bothered with us over here. They're watching, but they're not concerned about us being here. Yep, that one's a little unsure. Hi guys. Just going in here. Yep, now they're gonna, there they go. Well, that's still pretty close. I don't think I've ever been this close to deer before. Yeah, they're still chilling. So hold on a second here, I'm gonna set up the tripod. Okay, now they're kind of meandering off. But, I mean, we're probably 50 feet away from them. I can't even get this close to deer in my yard. As soon as they see you, they just take off. These guys are just kind of like, yeah, okay, keep your distance. We'll just hang over here. And there they go. Alan's giving chase. So he's keeping about a distance of about 50 feet from him or so, maybe 50, 60 feet. They're probably a good 100 or so away from me now, because I'm pretty much staying put in the gazebo here. There they go. Nature at its best. Gotta love it. That was pretty cool. That was a nice bonus. Definitely a nice bonus there. So, well, still kind of just chilling over there. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to use this opportunity to do my outro. So, he's over there still trying to, he's determined to pet them. But, yeah, so since I got this nice little shady gazebo here to sit under and do an outro, I'll go ahead and take that opportunity. Like I wanted to say again, shout out to Matt MPG for the use of the microphone. I've already listened to some of the footage and it already has made a huge difference in, you know, what with the phone. Even with the phone, it's working with the phone. The only thing I have to do, it's plugged into the headset jack. It actually does allow it to record. I have to unplug it to play back so that I can actually hear the audio on the phone itself. So again, huge thank you to Matt for the use of the microphone. It's the Deity microphone. I'll take a picture of it and put a picture of it in here to show you. Or if you follow his channel, you've probably seen it. You've probably seen it in his videos or in our videos on his camera and how his is set up. So he's got a new wireless camera, microphone that actually I kind of like. I may actually go that option once I'm in a position where I can afford it to get one, because it has a lapel mic. It's a little box that goes right here or wherever you put it, and then one goes on the actual camera. And he says it has a range of over 200 feet. He's already tested it line of sight at over 400 feet and crystal clear, like he was standing next to the camera. So it's definitely one that I'm probably going to be interested in, so that you don't have the cord, and that way I can get further away from the camera and have more of that freedom. So I'm definitely going to look into that in the future. And also, like I said, shout out to JP Videos for the Thrunite T1 Flashlight. That came in handy a couple times already today, and I've been using it at home, so it works awesome. It's got the magnetic base on it. It has the turbo mode, which for some reason the turbo mode is not working right now. I don't know what happened to that, but you know, it has the it dims. It flashes to let you know where it's dim, and then you just press and hold the button, and you can adjust the brightness of it and just let go, and it'll stop where however bright you want it, and it'll just continue from there when you press and hold again. Actually, I'm sorry, it goes back the other way. It flashes to let you know it's at the end of it, and then it goes back to the beginning. I did discover that too, that if you double tap it, you're supposed to get the turbo mode. But like I said, it's not staying on, but I did get it to, there it goes. It will strobe as well. So I think you hit it 3 times and it strobes it. So it's kind of neat that it does that. I don't know why the turbo mode's not working. It's kind of boggling my mind, but still, either way, it's still the brightest flashlight I own. So it's coming in real handy. I mean, I lit up my backyard with it, and I could see a lot further than any of the other flashlights. I've always been a Streamlight flashlight guy. Having been in the fire service, we use Streamlight. This is one of 2 of my Streamlights that I have that's getting pretty old now. Had this for a while. This is a Stylus Pro, and it has the USB rechargeable battery in it, and it you know, it's good for like working on stuff, and it just doesn't do anything fancy. It just turns on, turns off. That's it. So, and I have another one that's black. Usually have that one on me. This one, the plug kind of got damaged, so I got to get it fixed, because they do guarantee that. I can take it to Streamlight. They're right down in Norristown, and walk in. They'll fix it or replace it, whatever, and walk back out. So I usually use the black one, but that one died on me last night, so I plugged that one in to charge it. So I grabbed my backup here, and I like to always have a light on me. So, but hope you enjoy me and my rambling. Sorry, starting to get like rich discoveries. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do want to check this place out, like I said, I'll look to see if there's any tours available of the mansion, which is behind me. See it right here. There you go. So let's see if there's any tours available of the mansion. If there is, I'll put that information in the links below. If there's a website, anything like that, I'll definitely add that in there. Also, don't forget to check out Revenge of the Apocalypse, his channel. Kind of cool that he kind of called me spur of the moment yesterday, asking if I was doing anything today, and I was like, no, what are we doing? So I was kind of glad that he did that. I needed a day away. I've been hanging around the house a lot, working on tractor projects, so there'll be some videos of those coming up soon. So I just needed a break and get away, especially with all the hecticness that's going on in all the cities right now. That's just really bringing me down. It's really depressing that it's happening. So I just hope that ends soon, like real soon. I just don't see the point in what they're doing. I mean, I see the point of the protests, and as long as it's peaceful, I have no issue with that. But once you start looting, stealing, and damaging, hurting people, I mean, that makes no sense. It really doesn't. It's not solving anything. It's just making you look that much worse in other people's eyes, and if you get caught, you're just going to go to jail anyway. So, you know, is it worth it? You know, there's flyers floating around on Facebook of recruitments for this, and they're paying $200. Like, is $200 really worth risking your life to go out there and do this stupid stuff to possibly get killed yourself or arrested? Really? I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I guess whatever goes on in your heads, whatever, I don't know, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Granted, I'm not working right now, but when I do work, I work hard, and what I have is because I worked hard to get it. So, I don't know. That's just my feelings on it. So, I really don't like to talk about stuff like that, political stuff, anything like that. I really avoid that, but this is just really hitting home right now, because it's scary. you don't know where they're going to turn up next. So just watch your backs. You know, I hope everybody who's affected by it, for those that can rebuild and reopen their businesses, and you know, definitely keeping positive thoughts for you. As for the ones that aren't going to be able to, that this is pretty much just ruined them, again, my thoughts go out to you. I'm really sorry that this is happening. You know, it's not fair. It really isn't. So, but anyway, rambling again. So I'm going to continue enjoying this beautiful day here in Pennsylvania, and try not to think about that again, because it's been on my mind for the last 3 days, and it's just been driving me insane. So I'm going to continue on with this beautiful day and see what we have in store for us, and try to make it a memorable one. So if you like the video, make sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and catch you in the next one.